The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First down will get 4 up to the 29.
Ball carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Check 26, check 27.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That second down play nets a -4. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Right there.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, good move by T.Y. Hilton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
On the give, this is Mack.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
He's brought down at the...
But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
On 3rd down, Brissett. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
To kick off for Indianapolis.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And, you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
First down and much more for Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And a nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a first down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Titans.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Tennessee.
Derrick Henry. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
offense at the line and set to go. A throw out wide caught by Pascal. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On second down, it's Taylor, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. To throw, Brissett. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. After a one-point game, 7-6.
Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt for the Colts.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
After the run, Tannehill going to throw. This one caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. A cool little accomplishment for him passing the football. 25,000 yards. He just surpassed that for his career.
When he was a little guy in the backyard just throwing it around probably with his dad, he thought about playing in the NFL. He dreamed of it. But to put up these kind of numbers while doing so, that's got to be kind of cool for him. He'll enjoy the heck out of thinking about that when this one is over.
At the Colts' 46-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Running from the gun with Henry. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
The ball carrier.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first.
A.J. Brown.
Tannehill to his top target, Brown, for a Tennessee first.
Down, Tennessee.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again to Henry. And a short gain down to about the 33. We'll give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
He was brought down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
He'll try and run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he'll take it on this side of midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. He'll set up to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, but it'll be 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll pitch it. And shedding through the tackle. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the 2nd level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that one will be accepted.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy! Here we go. One here. Target. Get the up, boy. Get the up.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Tannehill. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie. But yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the bootleg, it's Brissett. Caught left side by Hilton. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. From the gun, here's Brissett. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mack. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 30. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Brissett again. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Harris Campbell as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are going to jump back in front
For the extra point.
So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation. You're trying to get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
$15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it'll bring up third down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the crowd. Watch the crowd. Mike 55. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get that home. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
55. Mike 55. Get this one. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
The ball carrier.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Hey, kill.
On play action, Brissett. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 33. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. On 1st down, Mack. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
At the 28-yard line.
28. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, check. Right there. 54, Mike. Let's put him on the front.
Brissett now looking for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Colts 20, Titans 10.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's going to let it go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 52 yards.
First down.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13, Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Michael Pruitt, the big tight end, is intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Tannehill now to throw. Going for it all. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Stephen Gostkowski on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? They had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round, twice for the all. But if you know, you know.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now we give to Taylor. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence, helping them keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds.
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with the lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. They go play action here on first down. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, Brissett. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
You got tape. You got tape right there.
They'll run it out of the gun. Back. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
55. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check 3. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Brissett. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
The 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Play action now. Brissett. Broken tackle. Pass incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle.
Going jet sweep. Here's Campbell. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is going to be 3rd and 13. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll be brought down well short of the
first at about the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Blankenship's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Raymond on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It was Kamoko Toure who diagnosed that defensively. And so Derrick Henry all alone. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 87 yards. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game.
Stephen Gostkowski for the extra.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Stop your whining. 155, 155. Let's go. Check.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking deep for Hilton. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
We got this. Check 52.
Now it's Hines. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
pass run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I can't believe they even let you play. Hey, kill. Let's go, defense.
To throw is Brissett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8.
Mike, 55.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to back them up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line.
Their own 2-yard line.
Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determine that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner.
The Titan ball.
Corey Willis there to bring him down. A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6.
2nd and 6.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. They had to get it away from their end zone somewhat, but still a long way to go.
Had to start somewhere. That's probably the best outcome possible.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Corey Willis. And 1st and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 6-yard line.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. That one looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They set up the screen for Henry. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be take a shot, but it's third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
4-yard pickup on the play.
A lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
After the run, Tannehill going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Titans first down.
Tannehill now to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Derek Carter, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now Tannehill. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Complete to A.J. Brown. Today's final score, Charles.